Hey guys, how's it going? Here, X Divine Predator, bringing you the new series called the Worst Class series, because hey, you guys deserve the best, you know. Now, the majority of you are probably thinking, who's this Divine X Predator guy? And let me introduce myself properly. My name is Dominic. My friends just call me Dom. And basically Mag has asked me to start doing a series for them, and I said, I'm fine with it. So yeah, my background is Australian. Both my parents are Filipino, and there's not really much that, I don't know, that you would want to know about me, but if you do, just leave it in the comments below, and we'll get on with the series. So here we go. The very first episode was suggested by NRNJ731. I don't know, because like I'm kind of doing this as a blind commentary right now, so it's kind of hard for me to see anything right now. I'm actually just talking to you guys, and he's basically asked me to use a Enfield with infrared scope, crossbow, lightweight, scout, and tactical mask, along with decoys, tomahawk, and a camera spike. And the only thing that I see as a plus in this is probably the infrared scope and the scout, as you can hold your breath longer, but that comes as a disadvantage because the Enfield is an automatic assault rifle, and I just don't like the feel of it. Like if you were to hold a FAMAS or an AUG, but particularly a FAMAS, because when you hold the Enfield, it feels really, really light in your hands, if you have that sort of feeling. So, and because you have an infrared scope, your aim down sights time is going to be increased, along with the recoil. But you know, you do get that sort of a range, and you can see behind smoke grenades, and that's a plus, definitely, but I wouldn't recommend running around with this class. So I never use any of these sort of perks, by the way. I never use lightweight, I never use scout, I never use tactical mask. So NRNJ is probably really smart in what he just did, knowing that these are probably one of the, I wouldn't say they're the least amount of people using these perks, but these are probably the perks that you would not see during kill cams or basically in your creator class, because I'm gonna tell you right now that lightweight is definitely a no for me. I get spammed with grenades probably maybe every game. Like every game type I'll probably go into, I'm just probably getting lobbed with grenades and stuff, and I want that, you know, that flak jacket, so I can, it's basically a juggernaut against grenades, and you can be all like, oh, I don't like flak jacket, blah blah blah, shut the fuck up, I hate you. And I also like Ghost, but at the same time I don't really like it, because mainly every time that I'm running into someone, they're always having Ghost. Like Ghost is practically my kryptonite. But when I use Ghost, I basically use it just to shoot down some gunships and stuff, because having the pro version is really, really, really good, and basically probably an essential, especially when you're playing a lot of ground war and stuff. And you know, if you're being targeted and stuff, of course you're not gonna have much of an advantage of shooting it down, especially when you spawn with your team. Oh my god, I hate that. Then like you're aiming at the choppers or the UAVs, but mainly, you know, the choppers, the stuff that actually kills you in the air, and your team's around you, and like they're like shooting at it. It's like, oh, it's just frustrating as. And last one is tactical mask. Now I know the pro version of this is pretty nice. If you don't know what the pro version is, it basically protects you and does less sort of damage. I'm not really sure if you call it damage, but if you were to get hit with a stun grenade and you would have this pro perk on, the effect of this, there we go, the effects, yeah, the effect of the stun grenade wouldn't really affect you as much as it would when you wouldn't have it on, I guess. And because it's so basically if you have tactical mask on, it will protect you from like Nova gas and stuff. If you get the Pro one, it will protect you from flashbangs and stun grenades, but I think pretty much everyone knows that already. I'm sorry. So then we got decoys. Decoys, tomahawk, and camera spike. I don't really use decoys as much because I pretty much need, like, I find essential stun grenades, and because I had a lot of game battles and clan battles, I've been using a lot of flash grenades too. So basically I'm pretty much only using stun grenades and flash grenades. I do use tomahawk. I like tomahawk, and somewhere in this game I'm pretty sure pretty soon I get a pretty sweet tomahawk kill, unless it already happened because I'm doing blind commentary. I have no idea what's going on, I apologize. And camera spike, I never use camera spike unless I'm wanting to be an idiot and holding and running around knifing everyone, because that's pretty fun. Okay, so the next topic is a Modern Warfare 3 or a Black Ops 2 or a World at War 2 or a whatever, but majority of it would probably, the majority of the idea is Modern Warfare 3. Now, I'm not sure if you probably be thinking about it now because Black Ops maybe came out 2-3 months ago, and I'm really looking forward to a Modern Warfare 3. And what I feel, in every COD game there's a bit of a downfall in a game. Like if you were to go to a multiplayer, COD 4 had, like, you know, Juggernaut and Martyrdom, but yeah, that's still one of the best games of all time, and still maybe today, like, everyone's still playing it, and I feel that is, you know, one of the best games to actually have. So if you were to return that, don't return it. It's one of the best games. The only problem with that game would probably be Juggernaut and Martyrdom, but you know, you can always throw back the Martyrdom and you always have stopping power and stuff. And because I live in Australia, and I'm pretty sure I covered that already, it would always push you, if you were by yourself and not in a party on the PS3, it would always put you in another game, in another situation, and the game would probably be maybe, I don't know, halfway, and you'd probably have like the lowest bar connection ever, and everyone else would probably be green because everyone pretty much is in the US playing it. I have no idea why it would put you in an international game before it puts you in a local game. But if you were in a maybe a party of maybe even two in a party, I wouldn't even know if that's an actual party, but when you're in a party of 2, it would actually put you in a closer games. So that's actually really good. And I can't believe I'm talking about COD 4 when I'm supposed to be talking about Modern Warfare 3. I'm sorry. The game was probably the best at its peak back then, and it still is right now. World at War. I loved World at War. I started out on World at War. There wasn't much things overpowered. A lot of people complained about the tanks. People complained about Martyrdom, Juggernaut, and yeah, that's basically it. Modern Warfare 2, on the other hand, had a variety of different things that maybe let it down in a sense. They introduced a tactical nuke, which seemed okay at the start, but now you got boosters and people using tactical insertions wrong. You also got the effects of one-man army and danger close. So if there were to be another Call of Duty, why not the Black Ops? They gotta keep out the one-man army. Danger close, mainly because it increases the explosive damage. I'm not entirely sure about the explosive damage and kill streaks though, but I think it does that too. Also got get rid of tactical nuke if it comes back, get rid of it completely. Yeah, that's basically it. Remember guys, you got the freedom and you got the ideas, so remember to write down your worst class that you can possibly think of, and maybe with a hint of cinnamon and a magic, well, maybe it can be chosen. Also remember to give this a thumbs up, as it helps us, the channel, to grow, and it makes me super happy in the pants. And if you already haven't subscribed, please do, as it is free and we love you. This is Dom X Divine Predator, signing out.